Okay, I'm doing reading right now, looking at um, basically aliens from the Pleiades, specifically from the Pleiades. Now, in cultures all over the world, there are stories that are either origin stories or contact stories, and there's three spots in the sky that show up in cultures all over the place, and that's the Pleiades and Sirius and Orion. Now, we're going to look at all three eventually. Right now, I just want to focus on Pleiades. Now, in UFO lore, right, the Nordics are supposed to be from the Pleiades. Now, I just want to take a look and let's just see what we get. Looking at these specific beasts, not beasts, I don't know. So, whatever comes out of the Pleiades, what do we get? Root card, Emperor, reversed. Oh, geez. Well, the devil over the top of the reversed Emperor. Now, the reversed Emperor, this could go one of two different ways. The Emperor is about control, right? And the reversed Emperor, does that mean it's out of control, or does that mean it's just more dictator like, extreme control? Now, with the main card being the devil. Okay. Well, this is really interesting. Here we have the devil. In the Emperor, you can see his foot is down on basically the devil. So there's the devil, and there's this upside down thing that is controlling it. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what to make of that unless it is just showing dual nature, um, where the thing is here and the thing is also like upside down here. Okay. I'm going to put a card here. Now, because the devil is looking this way, it's going to be kind of a what is back there and then what it is moving toward. Now, this is going to be in relation to human beings on fucking Earth, right? So, what is your deal, Pleaidian devils? Like, why are you here? Two tens. Moving away from the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is some sort of suffering, almost like maybe being trapped, afraid of being trapped where they were from, getting the fuck out of there, and moving toward the reversed Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is inheritance. What is passed down from generation to generation. Here, that is upside down, showing, maybe stealing what would have been inherited by people, going away from the trap and moving, here to fucking steal all of our wealth. Okay. There is also a very powerful upside down card here. So the Emperor reversed, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is very stable and, a source of control like the Emperor. And again, that shit's upside down. Okay. Well, as I was trying to pick up the cards, then the Queen of Swords kind of peeked out. I didn't even have a question, so let's just see what's behind the Queen here. And here we have 3 court cards, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. Now, I think this is a wide variety of different types of people, and there might be a wide variety of entities coming from this place. A bunch of different types, right? And here we have the suits, we have the cups, we got the wands, and we got the swords. So there's all kinds of different types. All right, now let's ask a more specific question. Because in readings about aliens in the past, the devil did show up. And it basically said that the stories that we have of devils came from these things, you know, and they, I think they naturally appear that way. Now, the Pleiades is also where they say the Nordics are from. So what I would ask here is just, can they take any form, you know? Can they look basically like whatever the fuck they want? All right, 6 of Swords. What I would make out of this is that maybe they can't, but maybe the thing that they're in can change shape. But the 6 of Swords has also shown up at looking at the fallen angels and stuff like that, that are here on Earth, and it's saying like they're trying to get the fuck out of here. Looking back at this. Huh. Now, let's just see if they're stuck. Are they stuck here? Or can they freely go back and forth? Ooh. The Moon and the Page of Swords. Now, it's interesting that the Moon shows up because we see the tethers from the Moon to the puppets, right? Are they stuck? Maybe that's why the Emperor is upside down here. Because they are being controlled, right? The Pleaidians are being fucking controlled. And the Pleaidians are the ones that we have historically seen as devils, but they are being controlled by this other energy. Interesting. Are they stuck here? Well, they're manipulated. So something else would be keeping them around if, you know, they couldn't leave. If they were stuck, it would be because they're tethered. And let's just see what that higher power is. We get the Hanged Man. Fascinating. Because the Hanged Man hung themselves. Fucking weird. And we also see the clock hanging off the heel of this dude, the little timepiece, which might show just a certain amount of time, you know, a certain amount of time that they've tethered themselves to either this place, maybe to our moon, you know. Okay. Although you'd figure if they were able to get here, they'd probably be able to leave. Unless they were using some portal or something that, you know, just fucked up. Or isn't there anymore. Okay. Do they mean us good? Do they have good intentions for the humans? And when we look at the rest of this, especially with the reverse 10, probably not, right? Reverse 2 of Pentacles, so the 2 of Pentacles, this is having a couple different things. It's about balance, you know, and being able to switch back and forth between these things, but motion and balance, the 2 of Pentacles. So this reversed is disharmony. It is a lack of balance. So I guess that answer would be no. I don't think that they mean us well. But if, all right, I'm going to ask one more question, because if these are the same beings that are the fallen angels, then they're stuck here, and they didn't necessarily choose that to be true, right? So I just want to see. I mean, they didn't come here out of hatred for people. They got hosed and ended up stuck here, you know? So let's just see if we're looking at the same thing. And we get a fucking reverse King of Wands. I would not necessarily say that this is a yes. So I think the Pleaidians and the fallen angels might be two different deals. But the King of Wands, this is the basically like the ultimate father figure, sort of, and it's leading by example. But this would be some figure that would they're really good. They're a really good person, and they try to lead others by example, and they're a great teacher. Now, the King of Wands reversed is a horseshit teacher, and they'll, you know, do as I say, not as I do. They're that kind of person, and huh. I think that there is some other energy or entity that's a fucking dick, and that is has a greater role than the Pleaidians. And I think the Pleaidians like are underneath that character, and that character is a fucking dick. Okay, I'm trying to think of what else we can look at here, but uh, it looks like the Pleaidians are actually being controlled by some other thing, and that they are tethered to this place somehow, um, for a certain amount of time. And they don't really mean us well, but I'm not so sure that they came here to fuck with us either. I think they might be around and have no other choice but to make do with what they have. So they might as well steal our shit, you know? But that's what we get. I would love to hear any other angles you would like to see this from. Or if you see things in the cards that I don't, feel free to let me know. That's what we have for now, and peace.